guys, welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. I want to say good night one, good night all. Hope everybody had a wonderful day. I want to welcome all those who are hopping on my channel for the first time. Today I'm going to be doing a real Guyanese dinner, and this, I'm calling it my buffet today, and you guys are invited. If you come on down with me, we can cook these dishes together. So I'm cooking some dal today, and I am not showing the whole step because I already have a recipe for dal, but I'm putting in my ingredients now. I have some pepper, onion, garlic that I'm adding right now, and I'm gonna put in some turmeric and some roasted jeera or cumin, and we're gonna let this cook until the split peas is melted, and I will show you guys when it's done. So my dal is finished and it's looking nice with those pepper floating up. I have some cod salted fish boiling here. I'm going to be preparing this to eat with the dal. And I'm frying some okra, and I'm also making some chickpeas curry, and I have some coconut choka. So today I'm having a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm just in the mood to have like all these different back home dishes today. So I have some seasoning here to cook my salted cod. I have a tomato, I have some onions, pepper, cilantro, green onions, and some garlic. My husband is gonna chop these up for me, and I will start cooking the salted cod. So I'm frying up the salted cod now, and I like to put it in before I add the seasoning and let it cook for a few minutes before I add anything else. Caswell, I'm using your spoon, sweetheart. It's really nice. I'm enjoying. It's very light, and it's I like the flat end of it. So I'm gonna go in with my garlic now and the tomatoes. Then I'm gonna give this a stir. And this is a nice red tomato, and I want to add some black pepper to this. So I'm just gonna grate some fresh black pepper over, about half a teaspoon. Just give it a little stir, and we're gonna let this tomato get a little bit soft and mushy before we add the rest of the ingredients. So now, I like the color that I have. I usually add a little bit of tomato paste, but today I'm not because this have a nice color. And I'm gonna add half of a lime juice just to balance off the fishy taste. You can use lemon too if you like. We're gonna turn this up a little, and I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients just to steam a little on the top. And I'm gonna go in with the onions, green onions, cilantro, and maruri pepper. These go very nice with salted fish. I'm gonna give this a stir. And this is looking so good. I'm gonna cook it up for about a minute or two, and then this will be ready. If you like to fry yours drier than this, you can leave it a little bit longer on the stove, but I like to take it out nice and like juicy or moist, so you can leave it longer if you like it on the dry side. So now I'm frying up my okra. These are the seasoning I have: onion, garlic, pepper, green onions. I'm actually using the same pan that I fry the saltfish in because this is going to give me a nice flavor for the okra as well. I'm going to add the okra now. Actually, one thing, I like to add about a teaspoon of tomato paste just to give the okra a nice color. So I'm going to work this in here. And now I'm going to add the okra. And I'm going to let this cook without salt until it's halfway done. And then I'll add salt because I find when you add salt earlier in the cooking, it tends to get very slimy. So here is our okra. It looks brown on the bottom, but that's because of the tomato paste. And at this point, I'm going to add my salt, about a teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to turn this up and let it cook for a little bit more, and then this will be ready. So here is our okra. It's done cooking. I'm not going to cook it too much more because we want some of that goodness to still remain in the okra. And remember, okra is full of nutrients, so it's a very good vegetable to have on a daily basis. So these are the ingredients I have for my chickpeas curry. I already soaked and cook my chickpeas, and I have here 1 potato that I'm going to be adding into the chickpeas curry. Here I have some roasted jeera, turmeric, lala's curry powder, and I'm going to add my green seasoning. I'm going to add about 3 heaping tablespoons of lala's curry of green seasoning. We don't need a lot because this is not too much curry I'm making today. I'm making this to paste, and then I will chunky this and show you guys. So I'm going to put my curry paste in the oil. I have just about a teaspoon of oil. And I'm cooking some real Guyanese food today. I'm going to cook this until it's nice and brown and sticking to the bottom of the pan. So now I'm going to add 1 onion into the curry paste, and I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to mix this in. I'm going to let it cook for a minute more. So I will add my potatoes. And I'm going to mix this in. So this is really sticking to the bottom and I don't want it to burn. I'm going to go in and add some water. And I'm using the chickpeas water that I cooked the chickpeas in. So once our potato is nice and soft, we will add our chickpeas into here. So while my potato is cooking for my potato and channa curry, I'm gonna make, I wanna make some fish cake for my kids today. So I have here a nice piece of gray snapper. I'm just gonna steam it out in some water and a little bit of salt. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of salt just to flavor up the fish while it's cooking. And I'm gonna grate about half a teaspoon fresh black pepper in here. And I'm gonna let the fish cook until it is nice and soft, and then I'll show the next step for the fish cake. Let's check on our potatoes, and they look like they're cooking up nicely. So I'm gonna just cut one, yeah, and I will add my chickpeas now. We're gonna cook this up a little until the chickpeas have a nice curry flavor, and then this will be done soon. So the fish is done cooking. I'm gonna turn off my stove, and over here I have some potato cooking. The potato I'm gonna use along with the fish to make the fish cake. I have the fish here that I had boiling with black pepper and salt. That's the gray snapper. I boiled some potato, just about 3 potatoes or so. I'm gonna add it to this, and we will mix this in to make our fish cake today. You can also make the fish cake with salted fish, or you can fry the fish and make the fish cake as well. But because I have to fry it again, I just steamed the fish on the stove a little. I'm gonna add some black pepper to that. I'm gonna add a little tiny bit of salt, maybe about 1/2 teaspoon, because I put some salt in to boil the fish, and I put some salt in the water when I was boiling the potato, just about that. And you can always taste it after. I'm gonna add some green seasoning in here, and that contains of garlic, pepper, thyme, and green onions, and this will really enhance the flavor of this fish cake. So just about 2 tablespoons of that seasoning. I'm gonna mix this up, and then I'll show you the next step. So in this pot, I have the mixture of the potato and the fish along with the ingredients. And what I'm doing now, I'm making like little cylinder, and I will dust these in flour and egg, and then I will fry them to make our fish cake. So here I have my fish cake. What I like to do is put them in some eggs, and my husband is gonna help me fry these fish cake today. Jessica's doing my video, and it's a teamwork. For all the recipe that I did today, I will leave link in the description below, because these are recipe that I already have. Today I just feel like doing like a home buffet for my family, so I wanted to share it with my virtual family as well. So now I'm dusting it back slightly with some flour, and then I'll put it into the hot oil, and we're gonna make sure that they're nice and brown before we take them out. Everything is already cooked, so it won't take too long. The fish is cooked and the potato. So I'll keep doing this process until they're done, and then I'm gonna show you guys how they look after I'm finished. So we're down to the last set of the fish cake, and these are the ones that are done, and I can't wait to plate up. My buffet is almost ready to open. So guys, here I have it, my Saturday buffet, and I have some coconut choka. I have some fish cake that I made fresh. I made some potato and channa curry, some fried okra, salted fish, some dal, and rice. And you guys are all invited to my buffet, my Saturday buffet, Guyanese style today. I will plate up and let you guys know how this all tastes, and I'm leaving links below in the description box for all these recipe, because these are recipe that I already have individually, but today I just feel like cooking these things because I was just in the mood for all this nice, delicious back home food. So guys, here is my plate with my buffet today, and I'm inviting all of you to come on in and have a little bit of the what I make here today. I have here my dal and rice, okra, saltfish, my potato and channa. I have some achar here and some coconut choka. I didn't make the coconut choka and achar today, but they are homemade from me. And here I have my plate with my my fish cake. So I didn't come with a spoon to eat this food, but I think the best way to eat this food is with my fingers, and I'm sure you guys are gonna agree with me with that. So I'm gonna mix up now, and I'm gonna go in for a little bit of the rice, potato, and channa curry, some achar. And guys, I know you can't taste, but I will taste for every one of you a little bit of my coconut choka. This is a mixture of a real Guyana Fiesta here. I'm gonna taste. So cheers to all my viewers and all my subscribers. I'm drooling. Oh my god, so good. So flavorful, amazing flavor from all the different combination. I wish you guys can taste this. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And I'm gonna taste the fish cake because I can't taste everything and don't taste this. Cheers to you guys. I'm gonna put a little bit of achar. Amazing. So guys, I'm gonna leave link to all these recipes below because these are recipes that I made before. I want to say you guys enjoy your Saturday night. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye for now.